All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all. Please invite your friends. We just started our podcast for today, and today our topic is: will a serious-minded Christian rebuke blah blah blah? This is an article was sent to me by one of you, and I don't like reading this kind of. First of all, I ask myself always, why the Christians even they send me those articles? I mean, it's a silly, stupid, dumb. And the funny about many of those Christians that they send me articles and they cry, look what the Muslim they said. I mean, why you don't make an article the same and answer them? Like they have a pen, you don't have. They have a computer, you don't have a computer. They have a mouth, you don't have a mouth. What's wrong with the Christians? Why Muslims they copy articles of Muslims and post it around, and Christians post the articles of Muslims and post it around? Instead of answering them, no, they copy the article of a Muslim and they send it to Christian friends. Do you see what the Muslims are doing? Okay, so or what you did? You just copy the article and help them to spread it more? Why you don't make an article yourself? So we don't want to be a bunch of Christians who cry because some of kind of people they are rude and they are bad, and do something. Otherwise, don't send me anything. Either you are a Christian like me or you are not a Christian. Why I should supposed to answer them? You don't supposed to answer them. Why you cannot? You have no mouth. I have a tongue. I have even my English is not good. Now, an article written by a stupid guy. His name Yahya Snow. Yahya Snow is a kid. Actually, if I know this was made by Yahya Snow, I will not even name the topic to be about it. And then I saw a video down there. It's about a guy, you remember the racist guy, the stupid kid. His name is Akil, the one who said he agreed that the black dog is the devil. The video is there, is posted by Yahya Snow article. And so two kids, two stupid Muslims, they are not even worth to talk about them. But you put them in the you put me in a situation I have to answer it because I saw the article. I don't know this is that Yahya Snow. Anyway, so my friends, please invite your friends, copy the link, share it with your friends, invite everybody in your Facebook and Twitter. This is for sure not, this video is not against David Wood. It might be the name confusing for some people. This is a name of an article the stupid Abduls they made. And today we are going to get them busted. And for sure I agree with everything David Wood he said, because they are complaining about his last video. So I wanted to see what he said. Like, did he say something wrong? So I went and I checked his video, and absolutely he said nothing wrong. Actually, he did a good job showing them how stupid and hypocrites they are, and how bad their prophet is, comparing to what Nabil Qurashi said before he passed away and what Muhammad he said before he passed away. And that looked like it's making Muslims upset, because that is showing them that their prophet nude with no blankets left over him. All right, so David Wood, he said nothing wrong in his video, and the Muslims are upset from David Wood. That's mean David Wood is doing something good. You see, the second, the day, then the hour, the moment the Muslim they will say God bless you for a Christian, it's mean he is bad. The Muslims attack any one of us, that's mean that one he is doing good. You know what I mean? If the Muslims attacking David for what he said, that's mean David is doing good. If the Muslims say God bless you David, it's mean David became corrupt. As simple as that. So I'm glad that David Wood made them upset. But David Wood is not doing enough job, because David Wood still is being politically correct. He is not saying to you what you deserve to be called. I'm a Christian prince. I am not really too much polite. Actually, I'm not polite at all. So I will say what David Wood don't or did not maybe dare to say. There is a verse in the Bible which is really, I love it. And look like the Messiah, he was using that statement to say it today to the Muslims. If we go to John chapter 8, we will see that the Messiah, he said clearly to those who they are liars, hypocrite, false people, that they are the sons of the devil. And you are the same as your father, who was a murderer from the beginning, who hate the truth because there's no truth in him. When he speak a lie, and his lie is the lie of his own. For he is a liar and the father of all lies. And this is what I say to the Muslims: your father is the devil. If David Wood don't dare to say it because he want to be politically correct, I do. And today we are going to prove that this statement which the Messiah, our Lord, our Savior, he said, fit perfectly with the murderer Muhammad and his 40 dumb Muslims. And the reason I'm saying 40 dumb Muslims, because there's a story I learned since I was a kid. It's about you know, Ali Baba and the 40 thieves. It's very funny if somebody want to tell me that he is following Muhammad and he is part of the 40 thief gang, and then he want to school us about honor and about dignity and about nice and hate and love. Isn't it amazing? So please invite your friends. Let us expose Muhammad and the 40 dumb Muslims. You know, always I ask myself, if Allah is God, how come he could not find someone smart to defend Muhammad? As an example, you know, like Shabir Ali. Shabir Ali, in all his debate, he want to prove to us that Jesus, he was crucified, but he did not die, which means he is an Ahmadiyya. Shabir Ali, he is so stupid to the point, he go on TV and he have a woman, she have 10 kilograms of makeup over her face, but he's a prophet, he said, and she is taking hair from her face and she is drawing her eyebrows. But his prophet said that Allah, he curse the one who take hair, you know, hair from her face. And as long today we are talking about cursing, let us go first to that article. I don't even know if I can call it article, but let us call it so, temporarily. Will a serious-minded Christian rebuke David Wood for misusing Nabil Qureshi death? And how David Wood did use he did misuse Nabil Qureshi death? How? If I show you guys how many videos the gangs of the Muhammadans they made insulting Nabil Qureshi and saying that he died because Allah, he cursed him, you will not believe it. The funny in this article, they say some immature Muslims, they did that. Some immature Muslims, they did that. They did what? They did say that Nabil Qureshi was cursed by Allah. I can show you scholars, or let's say who claim to be scholars. They are imams of mosque. As an example, one of them, his name is Ad-Dimashqiyya, Abdul Rahman Ad-Dimashqiyya. And actually, I was going to make a video, but you know, I was saying, you know what? It was just in that same day when Nabil, he passed away. I said, you know what? I don't want to ruin this day with this. First of all, for those who say and speak about we are grieving for Nabil, we are not grieving for Nabil, and we will not grieve for Nabil because he is a believer and we are believers and he is in a better place. Why in the world you want to be grieving? Are you a believer or a pagan? If you are a believer, you grieve for no one. If the grief is meant to be about being sad and crying and feel down, that's not a spirit of somebody who believes in the Messiah. So I don't feel even sad because my brother Nabil Qureshi, he is right now with the Lord, his maker. He is in a better place than mine. So why I want to be sad for him? This person, he went to the Lord and he did what he needed to do. So he's saved. So why you are sad, and why I will be sad? I will be sad if he is lost. Let us go and get the Abdul busted. Please, guys, again, copy the link, post it around, bring your friends, and let us show you how the Muslims are a bunch of hypocrites, like their prophet, who the Bible speak about them, and our Lord the Messiah, he speak about them, and he said it clearly, and I will repeat: you are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father will do you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning and obeyed not the truth, not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaks a lie, he speaks a lie of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. And Muhammad is the father of all lies the Muslims they come with. Perhaps I'm going to read for you what this idiot he said. Actually, by the way, I want to say to the Muslims, I want to say thank you, because by those articles you help us to get Muhammad busted more and more. Perhaps a church elder can have a word with David Wood in private. Okay, David. David, what are you doing, man? Who are you? I'm an elder. What? I'm an elder from the church. Okay. Get trolled by some immature Muslims who bash him over Nabil Qureshi death, and he does not like it. Ooh, should we like it? Should he? He should like it, because Muslim, they can do whatever they want. They are spoiled, you know. If you don't believe me, ask Obama. Like he understood, you know, what David, you know, he is upset. Okay, David then goes on to make a video using Nabil Qureshi death, to try to attack the Prophet Muhammad, piss on him, pee on him. What is that? Pee? I don't know what that means. All in an effort to fight hate with hate. To fight hate with hate. Are you saying to me that this article is to fight hate? Are you saying to me you are against hate? Is that, are you sure? So the Muslims, they are claiming that they are angry from David Wood because he is not being right the way he do it. He should not fight hate with hate, so he's a hateful. That's interesting. The herd of some trolls with the hatred of his misuse of Nabil death to attack the Prophet. And here they post a picture, and then he continue here. And now David looking quite mnemonic and insensitive, as just put his body between two brackets in the firing line again. Those troll now that David and hinged so much by the trolling that is he will misuse the body death, his body death, to try to offend them. Guess what they will do now? Guess what they will do now? He's talking about the Muslims. You don't need to be Saeed Khan to work this out. They will carry out on trolling, and David know him will carry on responding with the same stuff. Guys, let us show you how Muslims are hypocrite, liars, disgusting, and they are the same as their father, the devil Muhammad. Those people, they are trying to say to us that you should not do that because that will bring hate. So the Muslim did troll first, and then David Wood, he trolled too, and that will bring more hate. But David Wood did not do anything. He said, you know what, it's not strange what the Muslims did after Nabil Qurashi did, because their prophet, he said, the one who built he cursed the Christians and the Jews for building a church or synagogue over a graveyard. And he told them, you know what, you Muslims, you build the biggest mosque ever and you consider it holy, and you Muslims go around it and kiss it and kiss the wall of it and pray next to it. That's mean you are cursed too. That's all. This is all what he said. He didn't say anything. Like, he did not say to me like what I said. I just said that Muslims are the son of their father, the devil. He's actually being nice, you know. But it doesn't matter, you know. The Muslims, when you are nice, actually they take it as a weakness. The Muslims, when you are nice, they take it as a weakness of you, not as a strength. Actually, even the Quran says that. This is the mentality of the Muslims. When a Muslim, he see a Christian, and the Christian, like you say to a Muslim, he says to you, you are a pig. And then the Christian, he says, okay, God bless you. You are filthy. Then the Christian, he says to him, okay, God, you know, God bless you. You are an animal. Then the Christian say, okay, God bless you. You know what? Your wife is a whore. And the Christian, then he says, okay, God bless you. The Muslims, they take that as a weakness, and this is the mentality they learned from the book of the devil, the Quran. If we go in the Quran right now, I will show you the proof and the reference for what we say. Let us open the Quran, the book of the devil. All right. Read with me, please. The Muslims do not know that we are strong when we forgive them, not because we are weak. You know, the Muslims always remind me of the stupidity of ISIS. ISIS, they got some guns, and they got some tanks, and they got some shish kebab, and then they want to destroy America. But all of us, we knew that America, if they want to destroy ISIS, the whole territory where ISIS live, it doesn't take them even two minutes. If they want, if America want to destroy all the Taliban who live in Afghanistan, or all of Pakistan and Pakistan together, it's not going to take them even 2 minutes. This is exactly the Muslim mentalities. They think when you are kind, that's mean you are weak. If you go to the Quran, chapter 2, verse number 61, you can take any translation of your choice, any of the scumbags translator, because all of them, they are liars. Allah said, this is the mentality of Allah, the biggest devil, which is not really, anyway, we will talk about him more. If you read me here, the verse is speaking about that Allah, he decreed for the Christians to be humiliated. Thus ye shall get that which you demand, and humiliation what is going to be upon those. Who are they, those? Who are they, those who humiliation is going to be upon them? Anyone who don't believe in Allah, anyone who don't believe in Islam. Same in chapter 3 verse 1 to 112. You can read the translation. The Muslim, they believe anyone who don't believe in Islam, his destiny is to be humiliated. If you remember in chapter 9 verse number 29 in the book of Ibn Kathir, which is showing the interpretation of the Quran, where Muhammad, he said, if you see a Christian or a Jew in the street, force him to the most narrow alley. If we go to chapter 9 verse number 29, we will see the following. This is chapter 9 verse number 29, and this is the Gangs of Muhammad translation. Muhammad, he ordered his followers, claiming that Allah aka Muhammad, he ordered them to fight the Christians and the Jews because they don't believe in the religion of the truth, which is Islam. And Muhammad, he come with the conclusion that we have a duty as a Muslim to fight them and kill them, or they have to pay the jizya, and this jizya have to be paid with willingness submissions and feel themselves subdued. What does that mean? It means Muslims, they have a duty to humiliate every Christian they see in his way. This is why if you go to the book of Ibn Kathir, we will see Muhammad, he's saying that. Actually, we can go and get it from the hadith. Let us do that. For some reason my screen is frozen. All right. Let us see here. This is the first time it happened for a long time. All right. I'm waiting for the circle of death. You know, the circle with let's keep going and running and running, you know. Okay. Well, look like we have to switch then from this program until I make it run again. Hold on, because it's keep coming. Give me a second, guys. You know, the whole purpose is we want to show you the reference and the proofs of what we say, right? We don't say things of our own. Look like this program is froze. Okay. All right, we will be here in a second. Give me a minute, please. All right, we have it back. Sorry for the inconvenience. Okay. Muhammad, he said, it is, look here. This is the teaching of the Prophet of Islam. Let me correct the location. Hold on. Okay. This is the mentality of the devil Muhammad. Abu Hurairah reported that the Prophet, may Allah pray on him and salute him, said, don't give the people of the book the greeting first and force them to the most narrowest part of the road. What does that mean? If you see a Christian or a Jew in the street, you should not greet them with peace, for they are the enemies of Allah. Same time, you have a duty. Don't give them a way to pass. Harass them, humiliate them, and the narrowest alley in the road here is about force them to walk in the sewage. This is the mentality of the scumbag Muhammad. So what do you expect from the Muslims? And then a stupid idiot, he want to teach us that Islam is against using the death of Nabil Qureshi to teach hate. What about you give it a class? What about we hire Yahya Snow as a consultant for the Prophet to teach him some good manner? Shall we? Because obviously Yahya Snow, he have a better manner than his prophet, the gang leader. Because this article written by a guy, his name is Yahya Snow. And we know who is Yahya Snow. He's a kid. He don't dare even to use his voice. He copied videos and he paused them and he made articles and he put his Yahoo address there. Somebody told me that, you know, there's somebody said that he is working for you know, some agencies, you know, intelligence agencies to get information from Muslim. That's why he posted his always his email address, which is nobody do in his video. Contact me so he can collect information. I don't know who's he. He have no face, he have no name, he have nothing. Yahya Snow, who is Yahya Snow? Nobody know. But as long Yahya Snow is the one who is making this article teaching people good manner, that David Wood don't have a good manner. Why you are doing that? Why you are using the death of Nabil Qureshi to expose Muhammad? What about you make an article to teach Muhammad how to behave? What kind of a scumbag prophet you have is the one who teach the Muslims that if you see a Christian in the street, humiliate him? Huh? Where's the hadith? Let us go. Is that a prophet you are proud about? Imagine if David Wood, he made a video, says, hey, Christian who live in America, if you see a Muslim in the street, spit in his face and force him to walk in the sewage. What the Muslims will do? How shame, how disgusting, how evil, how ugly. As long you are against ugly and shame, what about you say the truth that your prophet is the prophet of shame and he is disgusting and he is ugly? Huh? How come you want to make articles to teach manners for someone who said nothing? Nothing. He just said, you know, the prophet of Islam, he said that Allah cursed the Jews and the Christians for they build churches and synagogues in the top of the graves of their prophets. And then he showed you an image of a grave of Muhammad where you Muslims, you made a big mosque in the top of his grave. So why you are upset, hypocrites? This is what your prophet said. But as long you are trying to teach us good manner, let us speak about good manner of the big filthy man Muhammad. It looked like the Muslims are better than their prophet. Like there is a kid in the same page here, in the page of this kid Yahya Snow. Down there's a video made by the racist kid, even though he is a black African, but he said he agreed with Muhammad, the stupid Muhammad, who said that the black dog is the devil. Those people are blinded to the point they agree with such a statement that the black dog is the devil just because Muhammad he says so. Imagine if David Wood is the first one who says the black dog is the devil. The Muslim, they will say those Christians are racist, they are disgusting, this guy is disgusting, but just because Muhammad he says so, they believe so. But do they dare to say the truth that Muhammad he is saying such a thing about a black dog? Even a poor animal, Muhammad he consider him the enemy of Allah. Why? Because he is a black dog. Where is the good manner? What's wrong with this black dog? Why this black dog became the enemy of Allah? Do your prophet have any manner? Or you Muslims, a stupid nation, whatever Muhammad, the prophet, the Muhammadan, the God of Islam, Allah, Muhammad himself, he says so, so you believe it blindly. Muhammad, he said the black dog is the devil, everybody says so, yes, Ameen. You Muslims are mad. And I believe strongly, as I said, that because Islam is false, all those who defend Muhammad, they are dumb. And I'm serious about that. They are dumb. If they are not dumb, then they will not pick up such a topic, because that will help us more to expose how stupid, filthy their prophet. Imagine we say, if you see a Hindu or a Buddha walking in the street, spit in his face, force him to walk in the narrowest alley. Huh? Don't let him go. Don't give him a pass. What kind of a prophet this prophet is? Now, as long the Muslims, they are against what David Wood he said, which is nothing but is what is written in their books, and he said to them too that your prophet. Actually, I mentioned that just yesterday. Muhammad he died like a rat. He ate poison, he suffered a lot, and Allah did not help him. Does that mean Muhammad he is cursed? Obviously, maybe he is cursed, yeah, because he is a false prophet. Muhammad in the Quran himself, he said that if Muhammad he fabricated Quran, if Muhammad he fabricated Quran, Allah will cut his aorta. Chapter 69, verse number 46. And this is not our translation. Do you see it? If Muhammad fabricated anything in our name, certainly I will seize him with his right hand and I will cut his aorta. And then we find that Muhammad he died exactly as he said if he fabricated anything. So obviously it was a curse. But I believe it's not a curse from the God of Muhammad. Muhammad God is a Satan, he will not curse Muhammad. I believe our Lord he made that happen to prove to us that Muhammad is nothing but a false prophet. In this hadith, you will see Muhammad in his own tongue admitting that he was killed by poison, and that poison is cutting his aorta. Read with me. The Prophet in his element in which he died, and the one is reporting who? Aisha. Used to say, used. I want you to take a note about used. Do you know what used mean, Muslims? That's mean he always say that. This mean he said that many times. That's mean it is daily base. It's mean every maybe 1 hour, maybe every 5 minutes. He used to say what? O Aisha, I feel the pain caused by the food I ate at Khaybar. And all of us, we knew the story of Khaybar, where a Jewish woman, she put a poison in the goat as a revenge for him killing her, the whole tribe. He killed her husband, he killed her family, he killed everybody, and he enslaved the children and the women. Even children, actually, anyone who have hair around his pubic area, he was slaughtered. When we say children's, that's mean those they are like 6, 7 years old, they are not killed. But anyone he have little hair around his pubic area, the Muslim, they slaughtered him, which means they slaughtered children too. So Muhammad saying, I feel the pain caused by the food I ate at Khaybar. This is the tribe of the Jews he killed. At this time, I feel as if my aorta is being cut from that poison. Imagine how much pain Muhammad is suffering from. And for sure, imagine that, 1400 years ago. Like today, you might get sick, you might get a very bad problem, but they give you drugs, and that will make you overcome the pain. The pain is there, but you don't feel it. In the case of Muhammad, the pain is there, and he is going crazy. And the funny, Muhammad himself, he said in the Quran, as we showed you, if Muhammad fabricated Quran or speak in the name of so-called God in Islam, Allah will cut his aorta. And then we find that Muhammad, he died in the same way. He was challenging that if he is fabricating words of God, he will die with. As long as the Muslims, they are people of good manner, and we should not teach hate. And no Christian is teaching hate. How come they don't say to Muhammad, Aka Allah, shame on you, Muhammad, because your Quran says that Allah will spread hate and enmity. Between you. Let us see. Chapter 5, verse number 14. Just to remind you, in the article of the Muslim Kid, he said that David Wood is using the death of Nabil Qureshi to promote hatred. Do you see it? Do you see it? Okay. I will go and I will make myself a fool and believe that Muslims are against hatred for a few minutes. Let's pretend that we believe them. But we cannot pretend we are Christians. Let us come on, just as a game, Are you really Muslims against hatred? If Muslims are against hatred, then how you explain to me this is in the Quran? Let us see. I want to see this kid, his name is Yahya Snow, making an article teaching Allah the good manner, because obviously He is the one who have the good manner. Look what Allah He said. Allah said that if David would have a hatred, it's coming from Allah. It's coming from who? From Allah. So why you blame him if he have hate? I did not see any hate coming from him anyway. Why you blame him? We don't blame Allah. Look at this. From those who call themselves Christians, who is the one who's talking? The devil, Allah. We did take a covenant, but they forgot a good part of the message. By the way, Muslims, when in the Quran that Allah He take a covenant with the Christians, look here, your God is confused, because He is copying the Bible, and the covenant was not between the Christians and God. Anyway, your God always is high in drugs, and if he is not high in drugs, he is high with camel urine. Let us continue. Yeah, can you show me when Allah He took covenant with the Christians? When? Continue. So Allah He said that they forgot a good part of the covenant that was sent to them. The covenant was sent to them. It was sent. Did they accept your covenant? So we instruct them. Instruct them with what? With enmity and hatred. Do you see it, Muslims? So why you are saying Christians they are teaching hate if all the hate is coming from Allah and He is our hate supply? Hold on. I just found that I am out of hate. Let me call Allah. Taradan, 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 taradan. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam. Brother, I'm a Muslim. Sorry, I'm a Christian. We know everything for you. Did you forget? This is the office of Allah. Oh, so you know my name? Yes. Your name is Robert Spencer. No, I'm not Robert Spencer. Okay, hold on. Your name is David Wood. No. Your name is Jack Shalom. No. Okay, your name. Are you sure I'm talking to Allah? Sorry, I'm Jibreel. And you said you know my name, right? Yes, be Allah, because Allah He told me who you are. Ew. So how come you are guessing? Okay, I will help you. My name is a Christian Prince, and do you know why I'm calling you? Yes. Why? Because you have a question. No. Because you want to insult Allah. No. Because you... Okay, I give up. I thought you are Allah and you know better. So why you are calling me? Because I am out of hate. And chapter 5 verse 14 says Allah will strengthen us with hatred. So we have a complaint. I have to complain to make sense. Last year I did not get any supply. How I'm going to keep hate going if Allah don't send me supply? What's wrong with you? You promised the Muslims that He, Allah, will give us a lot of supply of hate, and we are out of it. So what we will do now? We close our store? What if a Christian guy, he come to me and he asked me for 2 kilograms or 5 pounds of hate? What I will say to him? We have a hurricane in Allah's house and the finery of hate is closed, shut down. So of the Muslims, when they speak about stopping hate and fighting hate, how come they don't ask Allah why He became the the high mighty God of hate supply, which means He is the warehouse of hate? How come the Muslims, the smart ass Muslims, I hope I'm not insulting the ass animal, Don't ask the same question to their God, because based on your God teaching, all the hate in the world is coming from Allah, and specifically the hate He will supply to the Christians. So when you see a Muslim speaking, why you are teaching hate? Why shouldn't we come together? Muslims, you made me cry. I believe you. You know, the Muslim is the same as a wolf who eats you, and then he puts some tears over your bones. This is why when I said Muslims are the same, or let us say Muhammad, he don't have really a good followers. He have a bunch of dump. Muhammad and the 40 dump. Because until now I could not find one Muslim he can give us a logical, smart argument, smart. All of them, they are the same. So their God is the supplier of hate for the Christian, not only the Christians, even to the Jews. Even to the Jews. In chapter 5 verse number 64, the same chapter, let us see what Allah He said. You see, Allah, He will not let one of us without enough supply of hate. You are a Jewish, you are a Christian, it doesn't matter. Allah, the hate supplier, is ready there to help you. Read with me. Read with me. Among them who? The Jews. Amongst them we have placed enmity and hatred till the day of judgment. Like, what the heck? The Muslims are against hate. Didn't you see the article? The Muslims are good people. They hate, but they love Allah. They hate, but they love Allah, who submit hate and supply hate. I like it. I'm seriously convinced that you Muslims are against hate. I'm sure everybody is convinced too. You Muslims is the same as someone running a scam, but stupid one, and you think everybody is dumb, when the truth is everybody knows that you are a scammer. And this is why I said from the beginning that what the Messiah he said about the devil and his followers fit exactly, perfectly with Islam. You are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning. Muhammad was a murderer from the beginning, a liar from the beginning, a child molester from the beginning, rapist from the beginning. And here enough proof that he is a hate monger from the beginning. What is left? You know, let us say, you see, the Christian believe the Muslims are lost, right? Okay, and the Muslim believe the Christians are lost. For the sake of argument, if the Christians are lost, when Allah he supply us with hatred and enmity, did he solve the problem or he make it worse? What kind of God? What kind of God? He solved the problems. Did he solve a problem or he make it worse? What about this God? He supply us with love. He's God. He's almighty, supposedly, and he can do it. Us the Muslims, can Allah supply? He will say yes. So why he supply us with hatred? And this supply, by the way, is not a choice to take or not, because as long he is God, you know, we have a placed enmity. It's not a choice, it's placed on us, and hatred. But the fact, the verse is so clear that he is the one who is placing hatred and enmity on the Muslims, because we Christian, we keep saying we hate no one, and we are following someone who we believe is our God. He said love your enemy. So obviously this statement is not working for us. This is a statement working over the followers of the devil, the Muhammadan. For none of us believe that we should practice hatred against anyone or follow a person who teach hate. So yes, your father is the devil, and you are the same as your father, who is the devil, who repeat a lie and say a lie, and he believe a lie. And this is exactly what the Muslims always do. They keep saying a lie, repeating a lie, and they think the lie is going through and nobody notices it's a lie. They think we are dumb and we are stupid. And then they want to give us speeches about hate and love. What a hypocrite nation. This is my advice for anyone who is listening. If the Muslims attack someone like David Wood, it's mean David Wood is doing good job. Support him. If the Muslims, they say to David Wood, God bless you, I assure you that this person is not good no more. And that goes for everybody. That goes for me. If the Muslims start saying God bless you, Christian Prince, it's mean Christian Prince is a corrupt man. Those are the followers of the devil. They will never say God bless you unless you are corrupt, evil, who support hatred and enmity for real. For their God is the God of hatred. He is the God of evil. Every one of you should go and give a like to the video of David Wood and show those Muslims that we know your trick, and we know how stupid you are, and you cannot fool us. He said nothing wrong, and you are the one who follow the prophet of hate. Let us show you more and expose the cult of Islam. The Muslims not only actually they pray in the front of the grave of their prophet, they kiss it, they cry in the front of it, they ask Allah for forgiveness. I don't know how this happened. I mean, Muslims are dumb, and there's no doubt about it, and I can prove it easy. As an example, when Muhammad he said that the one who do build a mosque or a temple in the top of a grave of a prophet, he is cursed by Allah. Obviously Muslims don't listen and they don't care for what Muhammad he said. Those Muslims, they accept Muhammad when he said things like sometime they don't want to listen sometime, and obviously this is a big deal because Muhammad is saying Allah he cursed you for doing that, but still they don't care. However, the prophet of Islam, he cursed Muslims for all kinds of reasons. As an example, not limited. All right, let us show you. Where is the hadith? All right, a Muslim woman, she is cursed if she did not open her legs to her husband. Here we go. She is cursed. She's going to hell. She pray to Allah 5 times a day. She hate the Christians and the Jews, and she is ready to commit suicide bombing and join ISIS. Still, she will go to hell. Why? Because she did not take off her panty and she did not open her legs for her mule. What kind of God? He cursed a woman for not opening her legs for a husband. Is that worth cursing? Muslims? Is that worth cursing? Is that worse to go to hell? What if this woman, she don't feel like to have sex right now? She's a human. She is not a sex machine. Somebody told you that women, they are sex machine. You hit the bomb, they have a switch and they are ready. Somebody told you that women, they work by battery, which is very much sold like crazy in the Middle East for Muslims. Sex toy. They are human. They are not machines. No. This human, she is made by Allah. Her purpose is clear, is to open her legs. The filthy Muslim man, he have 4 wives and unlimited numbers of sex slaves. Still, Allah will curse the women for not opening her legs. And not only this, look what Muhammad said. Not only they curse her, no. Look. Abu Huraira, by the way, means the father of the cat. The father of the cat. I'm so glad that he is not the father of the donkey, because Muhammad, his last name is Dogs. His wife, he married to a woman, the wife of his son. She is the daughter of the donkey, and his last name Muhammad name is Dogs, and his best companion is the father of the cat. And he have a chapter called the chapter of the cow, chapter of the spider, chapter of the elephant, chapter of the cockroach. I mean, if you open the Quran, you feel you are in a zoo. But anyway, so the father of all the cats, Abu Huraira, he said, reported the Prophet SAWS. This is like a rank, like a sewage after whacked by I don't know. I mean, have you ever heard of a people they worship their God Muhammad more than the Muslims? They cannot even say his name without saying ASAWDOHEBBU. I mean, Christian, they say Jesus. We do not need to say SAWFMGHABOUORAA. What's wrong with you? You don't even dare to say the name of your prophet without saying a bunch of words, because those, by the way, is summaries of words. And look how hypocrite they are. If you are not feeling like you need to add it, why you add it? What does mean SAWS? Does it say in the hadith SWS is of him? We continue. So reported the Prophet as saying, when a man called his wife, hey, come. Sorry, honey. What? Do you know what the consequence of this? Oh, what the consequence? Okay, let me read for you Abu Huraira. The Prophet said, if the man, he order his wife to come to his bed and she refuses and does not come to him, and he spends the night angry, the mule is angry now, the horny mule is angry, the angels will curse her till the morning. The angels now in the sky, they have nothing to do except we curse you, we curse you, we curse you. May Allah cut your nose, may Allah make your lips stinky and filthy, may Allah make you have wrinkles, may Allah make your breasts smaller, may Allah make your breasts so small you wake up in the morning you find nothing. Oh, we curse you, Allahu Akbar, we curse you, may Allah make your eyes not beautiful, and your ears like the ears of a rabbit, and your nose like a nose of a Christian prince. Allahu Akbar, Ameen. What the heck? This is a religion? And this is a prophet? And this is a God? And the angels of the God, their job is to curse a woman. She don't want to open her legs for the husband? That's amazing. That's so beautiful. I feel I want to cry. Isn't this a teaching hatred? Because now the Muslim woman, she is humiliated. Muslims now, if a woman, she don't feel like she want to have sex, she's a bad person. This is nothing but teaching of hatred against women. This is nothing but discrimination. Muslims, I have a question. Forgive my ignorance. Why Muhammad did not say, if a woman, she call her husband to come to the bed and he refuses to come to the bed and she slept alone in the night, Allah will curse the husband? Why? Huh? Any Muslim have an answer? How come the man, if he refuse to come to the wife bed, Allah will not curse him? Actually, Muhammad, he did that. The leader of the gang of Islam, he did that. He practiced that. Let me show you. If you go in the Quran, you will find the following. The Quran teach the Muslim men to beat their wives if they feel disobedience. And some liars, they say to you, oh, this is about a woman, she is committing adultery. If your wife, she cheating on you, what do? Liars. Adultery in Islam for a married woman is stoning to death. Don't lie. So here the word is وَاللَّاتِ تَخَافُونَ نُشُوذَهُنْ. Those who you're afraid of their nushuz. What nushuz mean? What nushuz? The Muslim, they try to give you all kind of interpretation. Nushuz, it's a woman, she is disobedient. A woman, she is bad, she have a bad manner. Okay, hold on. I'm going to show you the same word, nushuz, in the verse after it. Here we go. Nushuz. Suddenly Allah have no problem if the man do nushuz. Allah have a big problem if the women do nushuz. So what nushuz is? And this verse, the one we see in the front of us, chapter 4 verse 128, is the same as chapter 4:34, and the word nushuz appear twice in that chapter. This time is about Muhammad. What happened? Muhammad, he don't want to sleep with Sauda no more. Who is Sauda? Sauda bint Dama is an old wife of Muhammad who married after Khadija, and now she became old, and Muhammad, he don't like to sleep with her. Don't take me wrong, I'm not making fun of the women, but I'm just describing what the books of the Muslims they say. They say she became heavy set, she became so old, and obviously she is not good, beautiful no more. And now Muhammad have all the bunch of women who they are beautiful and young, so why he want to sleep with her? So Muhammad, he made a chapter saying that if a man, he don't like to sleep with his wife no more, it's okay to reach an agreement. It's okay. Allah have no problem for the man not to sleep with his wife. Do you see it? There is no sin. It's okay. But if the woman, she commit the same thing, the man, he can beat her, he can jail her, and the angels in the heaven of the scumbag Allah, they will curse her. What a stupid cult. And then a Muslim, he want to give us a speech about We are against hate. A Muslim is against hate since when? Since when, Muslims, you are against hate? Do you think really we believe in such a lie? All your religion is about hate. All of it. We as a Christians, we've been ordered in the Bible to be careful and alarmed, for there's many false leaders, many false teachers, many false people who will come around and they will try to fool us and teach us good manner when they have no manner at all. How somebody don't have a manner, he is going to teach us manner? My screen froze again. We are smarter than that, Muslims. Anytime you see the Muslims are speaking against a brother in Christ, that means this brother is doing a good job. There's no question about that. So when they speak against Nabi Qurashi, that means he's doing a good job. They are angry from him, that means he was doing a wonderful job. They are going crazy, it means he is doing an amazing job. You can measure how good a Christian is doing by how much angry the Muslims are upset from him. I guarantee you that. Do we have any Muslim here when I call me and prove me wrong? Who is a Muslim is willing to call me live and prove me wrong, please? If there's anyone, don't hesitate, please. You see, I like to see the Muslims proving me wrong. I have no problem with it. I wish that I will see one Muslim, he can do that. They talk too much, but they do have no answer. They try always to play victims when the fact they are the one who commit the crime. The same as they do in Burma right now. Like if you see the Muslims speaking about Burma, the crime of Burma, the Muslims are being killed. The truth is the opposite. It is the Buddhas are getting killed. It is the Muslims who attacking the army. 32 police officers in Burma slaughtered with no mercy by the Muslim terrorist. Who in the world will accept that? The leader of the Burman Muslims is not even from Burma. He is from Bangladesh. The people they are talking about them, they became refugee in Bangladesh. Now they are from Bangladesh. They are not even citizen. This is what the media don't tell you. Those are not even from there. They themselves are refugee. Refugee who come to my country and then he want to take over my country. And this is what always Muslims do. Iraq is not their country. They took over it. And now it is their country. And the people of Iraq, the Assyrian, the real Iraqi, are refugee. The same as Egypt, the same as Syria, the same as Morocco, the same as even half of Cyprus is gone. Same as Turkey, Erdogan, he gave us a speech about good and right and refugees, but he himself is a criminal who hijacked a land. It's not his own. There's no Turkey. They give us speeches about hatred when they are the most violent nation ever in history, who even not only violent against non-Muslims, they are violent against their own. The violence of Islam starts inside the house of the Muslim. The man, he beat his wife. The man, he had a full control even in the vagina of the women, to the point Allah, he take his side if the women shouldn't accept to open her legs. Do you see it? Chapter 4, verse number 34. And the Muslims, they try always to lie to us and speak falsely of their books and our book. If there is any Muslim would like to call me live. You see, we as a Christians, we are not coward like Shabir Ali, who never take a live call, like the D show, he never let me go through, like all the Muslims who claim that they have knowledge. I have my Skype open and live. Who is a Muslim have the courage and the knowledge to call me? Any Muslim is willing to take the challenge. Why Muslims have too much courage, too much, to challenge people who do not know Islam, but when we challenge them, they are not here. Any Muslim have an idea why? My Skype is open. My account is Debate TV, as you see in the front of your screen. Feel free to call. Now, as long the Abdul's article is speaking against hatred and not to use the death of a brother, because some Muslims, they insulted his death and they were immature. Let us see what the scholars of Islam speaking of cursing. Remember, in the Muslims Abdul article, they are speaking why they are angry, because they saw a video and the video said that the Prophet of Islam cursed those who build a mosque over their graveyard. And the Muslims, they made a comment because of the death of our brother Nabil Qureshi, who is now with the Lord. I'm happy for him. Saying that Nabil Qureshi was cursed by Allah. And this person here who is making this article, he says he is promoting hatred. Why? Because he showed them that Muslims are allowed to curse, and they curse, and they are saying that the one who do that, they are immature people. Read with me. They are immature Muslims. Do you see it? So the one who do curse others is immature. Take a note, please. The one who said that, he is immature. Who is the one who said? The guy whose name is Yahya Snow. Peace upon him. May Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Now we will go to the official Islamic scholars government website and see if it is mature or immature for Muslims to curse Christians. And then we will see how Muslims get busted over and over. This is the Muslim official government website. All right, Islam Ka Info. See the address? Let me zoom in the address. Hold on. Do you see it? You can type that in your screen and you can open exactly the same page I am opening and reading. So the question is, what is the ruling on cursing and not just insulting the Jews and the Christians or other groups, whether living or dead? Do you see, guys, the question? Do you see the question? Okay. Guys, please, you will lose nothing. Don't be lazy. Copy the link and paste in Facebook page. Let your friends come here and learn more and more. I mean, come on, Christians. Every one of you should bring 3 with him. Don't tell me you cannot bring 3 people. Christians, many of them don't deserve the Messiah. They don't. They became lazy. If you are with the Messiah, be a warrior. Otherwise, you are no Christian. Either you are with him or against him. There is no so-so. And if you became lazy to the point you can't even copy a link and paste, I mean, what is the benefit of you? So the question again, what is the ruling on cursing and not just insulting the Jews and the Christians? I like this question. And I'm really so curious to know what really is the ruling of Islam. Whether living or dead. What? Why you wanna curse someone is dead? This is a weird religion. They want to curse you alive or dead. Okay. May Allah reward you with good. Okay. So you see, those are very decent Muslims who they are really a good believers. Now the answer is coming from the scholar. And when I say a scholar in Islam, I mean someone he have a long beard and he have a lot of lice in it, as the Prophet he used to have. If you don't believe me, I can show you the reference. Muhammad had a lot of lice in his beard and his head and his underwear. So the answer is coming. Praise be to Allah. Okay. The author of Lisan al-Arab, let us go to the, I don't want to read all of this. Let us read the answer. I want the answer. Okay. The answer is here. Read with me, please. Cursing happens in 2 ways. See, if you want to learn about cursing, you go to Islamic school. There's ways and kinds and flavor. We have a recipe for cursing. Cursing the kuffar and sin in general terms, such as saying, may Allah curse the Jews and the Christians, or may Allah curse the kuffars, evildoers and wrongdoers, or may Allah curse the wind drinker and the thief. This kind of curse is a principle. What? This curse is a principle. Hold on. This curse is a principle. Principle to curse who? Read me carefully. As an example, if you say, may Allah curse the Jews and the Christians, this kind of curse is a principle. Sorry, permissible. Sorry, I'm reading the word wrongly. Excuse my English. Excuse me. It's allowed. You are allowed, and you can. Allah allowed you, and He able you to curse the Christians and the Jews. It's okay. This is religion. So the Muslims, when they made fun of Nabil Qurashi and cursing him, they are not immature. As the stupid liar he said to us in the article, those are following what is allowed according to Islam. Is it clear? It's in front of you. This is not my website. This is not me. I'm not the one to say anything. This is the Muslim mullah, and this is an official Islamic government, and they are saying if you are cursing the Christians and the Jews, it's fine. There's no sin in that. So why the liar in the article said that those who did that, they are immature Muslims? Look like Muhammad was immature too. Look like Allah was immature, because the Quran is full of this. The Quran is full of Allah cursing the Christians and the Jews and non-Muslims. And the Hadith. Here is some reference. All right, you see it? Your prophet, when he pray, he used to say, "Oh Allah, curse so and so and so and so." Look like the list is long, man. Muhammad, he have a long list of name. May Allah curse the Abdul and Satusa and curse Trump, and may Allah curse the iPhone, and may Allah, long list, so and so. Do you know how many? Do you see how many so and so and so and so and so? This is a prophet in the morning. It says here in the Fajr prayer. The first thing in the morning, Muhammad, he used to do what? He used to curse. The first thing he do in the morning, he curse. Maybe Muhammad was immature Muslim? Huh? Not only that, Muhammad, he said that you Muslims are going to be cursed and Allah will make you a donkey if you lift your head up before the Imam. What does that mean? The Muslims, when they bend over behind the ass of somebody present in the front. So if you lift your head before he lift his head up, Allah will make your head the head of a donkey, and that is a curse. Let me show you. Read with me, please. The Prophet said, what? Who? The Prophet. I mean, this is serious now. I'm really convinced, by the way. If Muhammad, he says something, must be true. Look at this. Islam is religion of cursing. Muslims are cursed, Christians are cursed, Jewish are cursed, and after all the cursing, Christians are living fine, the Jewish are living fine, and the Muslims, they have a miserable life. I mean, seriously, Muslim, show me one country you have Muslim don't have a suffering. The best country you have is Emirat, and that one is running good because 99% of the country are non-Muslims. The Muslims in Emirat is not even 1 to 100. Let us continue. The Prophet said, who? The Prophet. I'm really surprised here. The translator, he did not add SAW because it is in Arabic. I don't know why he missed it here. Do you see? Here he should say the Prophet SAWFMGOA. because it is in Arabic there. I see it, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah pray on him and salute him. So let us see what the Prophet said. What the Prophet said. By the way, this is a very serious matter, so take it into consideration. If the Prophet is not a prophet, how he will say such a thing like this? Read carefully, please. And I'm asking the Muslims, not the Christians. And because the Muslims, few of them, they knew how to read because their prophet supposedly was an illiterate, then I have no choice but to read for them. The Prophet said, is it he who raises his head before the Imam afraid that Allah may transform his head into that donkey? What does that mean? That means Allah will curse him and he will make him a donkey. And actually I noticed that this curse is working. I mean, I met a lot of Muslims who they have a head of a donkey, if not all of them, which is additional proof that Muhammad is a truly a prophet of God. Yet the Christians trying to deny such a fact. Those are two individuals who they used to be Muslims and they are still Muslims, but what happened, they decide to raise their head before the Imam finish the prayer. So Allah, he cursed them and he made them donkeys. And now they are very sorry. You can tell from their faces. Look at this, the guy in the left, he did not cut his hair for long. He decided to be like, he's so upset, he didn't want to shave. He didn't know how he did such a mistake, such a sin. And what is the sin? He rose his head before the Imam. And what is the penalty for doing that? Allah will make your head the head of a donkey. This is a hell of a prophet. I mean, how in the world anyone can deny that Muhammad is a prophet after saying so? If Muhammad is not a prophet, how he knew this, that if you rose your head before the Imam, rose his head, Allah will make you a donkey? What's wrong with this Christians? Why they cannot understand the intelligence of the prophet? What's wrong with you? Huh? Now Allah, if he curse you, things can get even worse than a donkey. Let me show you. Let me show you. Oh, Lord have mercy. Where is the hadith? Here we go. Here is a true proof that Allah must be God and Muhammad must be a prophet. And there's no doubt. Listen carefully. This hadith is about rats. Just to make it clear. About what? Rats. If you, in case you do not know how rats look like, I can remind you. All right? This is one of them. This is one of them. How rats are created. Allah the Almighty, he knows how rats are created, so he will give us the true answer. Let us see together how rats are coming to existence. The Prophet said, a group of Israelis Israeli, yeah, what happened? We are lost. Nobody knows what they did. Hold on, hold on. A group of who? Of the Jews, Israeli. They were lost. Suddenly they disappear. Like boing, they are gone. Boing. What happened? My neighbors, the Israeli, are gone. What happened? Where they go? Let us see how Muhammad he found out where they go. So Muhammad continue in his scandal story, and he says the following: a group of Israeli were lost, and nobody knows, save Muhammad for sure, what they did. But I do not see them except they were cursed and changed into rats. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce for you Benjamin Netanyahu and his family. What? Allah, he made the Jews rats? And how Muhammad he discovered that? Now I know why the Jews they like to eat cheese. Huh, I was wondering, saying to myself, why, for years and years, but because I am not smart and super intelligent like the prophet, so I could not get it. But now I know they are rats. Must be true. Now how the prophet, the super intelligent prophet, found out that the rats are the Jews and the Jews are the rats? And Allah he cursed the Jews and he made them. Yeah, you see, I just crashed my program about Skype spinning. Yeah, I know it's wrong. I fixed it already and I save it, but because my program crashed. Anyway, focus with me. Forget about Skype now. How Muhammad he found out that this is happening to the Jews? Allah he made them rats. Look at the super intelligence of the prophet. Muhammad is a person who always do research. He used to work in NASA, by the way, and you can tell right away. Look, so they were cursed and changed into rats. Now Muhammad is going to prove to us how this happened. Now he is going to show us the reasoning. See, logic, philosophy, reasoning, not like just a statement. Muhammad he liked to give reasoning. How he discovered this? Look at this. For if, I like it, for if, unbelievable. Look at this wisdom. Like he did not talk yet, but right away you can tell it's a philosophy. For if you put the milk of the she camel in the front of a rat, it will not drink it. Okay, but if the milk of a sheep is put in the front of it, it will drink it. Man, that's so deep. That is so deep. The prophet he is comparing between the rat's behavior and the Jewish behavior. The Jews, they don't drink camel milk. It's not kosher for them. It's not halal. And the rats, they don't drink camel milk. Therefore, the rats, they are cursed Jews. Wow. I mean, if I am a prophet, I will be so proud. I mean, if I'm a Muslim, I will be so proud about the super intelligence of the Prophet Muhammad. May Allah bless him. Huh? And then the funny, to make the story more stupid, they say that this story is written in the Torah. Guys, this is a story that God, he made the Jews rats, is in the Torah. The guy is asking, is that from the Torah? The guy, he told him, I heard this from the prophet. Now let us slow down and think about it more. I need to make a book about it. This is super amazing. What we learn from this hadith, that those rats, yes, Allah, he cursed them, but still they are a good Jewish. They are not only Jewish, they are Orthodox Jews. Because as you see, even though they became rats, but still they are refusing to drink the camel milk. So those rats are Orthodox Jews. I will not be surprised if the rat Muhammad he saw, he was a rabbi. He's a good rabbi. So now he's a rat, but yet he will not drink the camel milk because it's haram. I mean, how stupid you Muslims to believe such a donkey speaking in such a way. Do you really believe it? Who dare to say I don't? Who dare? Now, based in the logic of Muhammad, I am going to find out a lot of things. How Muhammad he found out if the Jews are rats and the rats are Jews? Because both don't drink camel milk. Okay. Donkeys don't drink vodka. Muslims don't drink vodka. So Muslims are, the donkeys are cursed Muslims. Okay. Chicken, they eat, excuse my language, they eat shit. Muslims, they drink camel urine, which is shit anyway, but it's a liquid one. That means chicken are cursed Muslims. I mean, isn't it amazing? And by the way, this is not only in the hadith, in case you do not know, Allah, he made the Jews pigs and monkeys for fishing in Saturday. And that can be found in the Quran. By the way, I have to be honest here. I have a neighbor. Once upon the time, he went to do fishing. It was Saturday. I told him, Jack, shalom, don't go. He's stubborn. I said, Jack, don't do it. He don't listen. Jack, it's Saturday. With my respect to the Saturday, by the way, I'm just making the statement of Muhammad's statement. So Jack, he decided to go and do fishing in Saturday. Jack, when he came back, guys, you will not believe it. He have a head of a pig, and he have a tail of a monkey, and he have a foot of a rat. I mean, and I told him, Jack, what you did to yourself. He could not answer me because he was speaking the language of pigs and monkeys. He was like, hoo, 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 hoo. I said, what? He said, hoo, 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 hoo. Jack, what happened? Hoo, 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 hoo. I told him, Jack, I told you, don't go to fishing Saturday. Now let's see. If we go in the Quran, we will find this story in the Quran. In chapter 2, verse number 65, those who transgress in Saturday, in the Sabbath, we said to them, be apes and monkeys. What? What? In Arabic, it says it clearly, be monkeys. It doesn't say even apes. Question to the Muslims: how come none of the Jews today who transgress in Sabbath, Allah make them pigs and monkeys? Any Muslim have an answer? Allah was upset from the Jews for Saturday only at that time? Only? Today now he don't care? This is a stupid religion made by a stupid God. In chapter 4 verse number 47, let me show you what the Quran says. Not, it's all over, man. Allah cursing, changing the faces. He changed your look. Look. Allah, he speak to the Christians directly. Allah here speak to the Christians directly and the Jews. What he said to them? If you don't like Muslim translation of Yusuf Ali, we can change the translation. All right. Chapter 4 verse number 47. Supposedly he was speaking about the Jews, but you know, obviously the people of the book. Anyone can read that for me? Allah is giving a warning to the Christians and the Jews. If you don't believe in Islam, Allah will change the look of your face. Before we efface their faces by making them like the back of the necks without nose and mouth. What? Hold on. I have a nose. I have a nose. I do. Honest to Allah. And maybe my nose in my back now? What? This is Quran? It must be true. I noticed, to be honest with you, most of the Christians, they are suffering from this problem. And look, right now I'm talking to you, the fact I don't have a mouth, I'm using my fingers. The same in the cartoon. This is my mouth now, okay? But now I will switch to my fingers. Now I'm using my fingers. What's wrong with this religion? So if we don't believe in Allah, Allah will do that to us. Okay, I don't believe in Allah. I want to wake up in the morning tomorrow and I want to see this is happening to me. There's more than 3 billion Christians in the world, and none of them, they suffer from this problem. So what Allah is talking about? I'm telling you, Islam is an amazing religion. I mean, how stupid you can be to believe in such a stupid book. How dumb a human being can be to believe in such a garbage. All this insult against the Christians and the Jews and hatred, and Allah, he cursed them, and Allah, he made them pigs and monkeys. And if you don't believe in Allah, Allah will make your head without nose and without mouth, and he will change the location. Maybe your nose will come in your back. I don't know. And then a Muslim, he will make an article to teach us a good manner. Do we have any Muslim wanna call me live? Any brave Muslim who wanna call me live? I mean, don't worry, Allah is going to change my face anyway. It might happen when you are talking to me. Don't you want to make a miracle? You call me right now, Allah change my face immediately. Don't forget, please, guys, to subscribe. And if you are already subscribed, please unsubscribe. I will tell you why. Because if you unsubscribe and subscribe, Allah will double your blessing. This is the logic of Muhammad. The logic of Muhammad, by the way, if you commit sin and then ask Allah for forgiveness, He double your reward. So you need to commit sin first. In order to get the double, you will not get the double unless you sin first. So sin first and then you get the double. If you are not sinning, then there's no double. There's not even reward at all. Even Muhammad, he said that if you don't commit sin, Allah will sweep you. He will sweep you and replace you by a nation who commit sin and ask for forgiveness. If you don't believe me, do you see it? By Him, in whose hand is my life. By the way, Allah has two hands and both of them, they are on the right side. And this is very normal in the Middle East, by the way. All of us, our hand in the right side. All of us. You go to the Middle East, everybody I know, like in my family, my neighbors, all of us there, we have two hands on the right side. So Allah, He have two hands on the right side. So Muhammad is swearing, saying, if you were not to commit sin, Allah would sweep you out of existence, and He would replace you with people who commit sin and ask for forgiveness. And Abdul, who is Abdul would like to call me? By the way, if you call me, you will receive a special reward from Allah. Imagine Allah, the one who is the vagina supplier, your God, He is listening to you defending Islam. Man, you will have a special delivery of vagina. You know, I never heard of a God. He promised me that I will receive vaginas and the wax on them. Like what? Yes, God, He promised me vaginas. They never been used. They have 0 mileage. And I was really worried that you might receive a vagina in the heaven. It's pre-used or refurbished. I mean, that's disgusting. Imagine you pray all your life for Allah and then you get a refurbished vagina. Did I say vagina? Excuse my English. Muslims who are listening to me, repeat after me. Everybody in the room say, we hate you, we hate you. Everybody in the internet say, we hate you, Christian Prince. You hate me, I know. I understand. Imagine you are a Muslim and you are listening to this and you notice right away how stupid your religion is. So you can sing it, no problem. Why Allah need to describe the situation of the vagina He is going to deliver to me in the heaven? Muslim have an answer? Like, can't Allah, he says, okay, I will give you women. Why he want to describe to us that the vagina of those women never bleeded? Any Muslim? Huh? And look how the Muslim try to make it nice in English. They say, those women, they are jailed inside their tents, and whom neither man nor genie have touched them. Where touched them when exactly? Muslims, Muslim, be honest. Is that what the Quran is saying? The Quran is saying that they are being touched by genie and mankind, or they have no bleeding in their vagina? You know the first question I'm going to ask my future wife? I want you to give me a resume of your vagina. It is a requirement by Allah. Now for sure she will be upset and she will never marry me after that. But when she see that this is a verse in the Quran, I mean, she will understand. This God, he wanna give us the report of the vagina? So imagine I am Allah right now. Everybody shut up. Allah is going to talk. Listen to me. I will give you women. Each one of them, her ass is 1 mile. And the Muslims like, what? Yes. Their ass is 1 mile. And the Muslims now are thinking in his mind, oh my Allah, if the ass is 1 mile, how big her vagina is? And Allah continue, I know what you are thinking about. Yes, her vagina is so big. Actually, you can even grow fish there. Shark, dolphin. You can do diving. And the Muslim like, what? Wow. Allahu Akbar. Now some of you might be laughing. This is true. Muhammad, he promised the Muslims that every Muslim, he will have a woman, her ass is 1 mile size. I mean, think about it. If the ass is 1 mile, how small will be the vagina? Any Muslim can give us like a number? If the ass is 1 mile, how big the vagina will be? I mean, how small? There's a hadith where Muhammad, he said, a Muslim man in the heaven, he will receive a penis which is endless, like a palm tree. I was like, you know, when I heard about this hadith first time, I looked down at the zipper and then I looked down up to the heaven, to the sky. An endless penis? What? That's so big. And you know, all of us, we knew that size does matter. Come on, we have to be honest here. So Muhammad, he promised us an endless penis. And then I thought about it. If the penis is endless, what about the vagina? I mean, what the point of the penis is endless and the vagina is like 1 inch, 5 inch? Like what? Then the Prophet, he got the answer for that, and he said, وَفَرْجٌ يَسَعُ لِذَلِكَ. What does that mean? And the vagina fit for that. Allahu Akbar. Not only you will have an endless penis, but she will have a vagina fit for that penis, and that is the glory of the God of Islam. Hold on. I just received a phone call from Japan. Oh, sorry, China. Let me look at the code. Okay. Oh, sorry, guys. This is a policeman. He is so angry, and he said, if I don't move the penis to the right from the front of the train, they will give me a ticket. This is what happened to you when you have in this penis. Look, I am here, and yet Mr. Penis is in China, and I'm going to receive a ticket because of him. I have no idea what he is doing in that side of the world. For sure, that is a clear reason to believe that Allah is a true God. Who can reject that? Who can oppose that? Do we have any Muslim here? So you Muslims make articles, you attack us by text, then we ask you to call us, and you have no courage to call. Why? You do not know how to call me in Skype. If your fingers are hurt, use your penis. It's endless. Yeah, and Allah, He will give you as a Muslim 70 years orgasm. Imagine you come to visit a Christian prince in heaven, or not Christian prince, sorry, Shabir Ali. You go to visit Shabir Ali in heaven, you come to him first day. Hey Shabir. And Shabir behind the door, he's doing, oh, he's having orgasm. You come next year, a year after, 365 days, you come again, and Shabir Ali, you listen to the door, Shabir Ali says, he's having orgasm. What? You come the year after, 3 years after, 4 years after, 10 years after, still Shabir Ali having orgasm. 70 years orgasm Shabir Ali is doing. How you can talk to him? That's a lot of orgasm. This is a long, or it's one orgasm, by the way, not a lot. It's one orgasm, but for 70 years. I think Shabir Ali will make a lake after that. Do we have any Muslim here? Did I say something hurt the feeling of the Muslim or something? I hope not. Did I? I mean, I don't understand why Muslims get upset from me. I'm very polite. I'm just reading what is written in their books. I did not say one word is not there. Is that correct, Muslims? Why those Christians are making fun of what the Prophet said? Look at this guy here. He's saying 70 years orgasm is funny. Why it's funny? You are jealous. Allah, He wanna make the Muslims have a lot of ice cream. What's your problem? What's your problem? But by the way, if the Muslim don't like this topic, you can call me, talk about a different topic. What about Islam and science? What about the Prophet saying that Allah will curse a woman because she take hair from her face? I like that. I mean, have you ever heard of a God? He like women to have a mustache and a beard? Huh? Any Muslim wanna call me and tell me why? What is the problem of the God of Islam if a woman she takes some hair from her face? What exactly happening here? Why Allah will curse a woman if she have a wig? What if she is bald? I mean, what's your problem? Huh? What's wrong with this guy? He got upset from anything. If a woman she added little hair to her hair, that will make her go to hell? I mean, this is really a bigger crime. Look like it. There is any woman here, she added some hair to her hair? Be honest. Anyone? I have a very sad news for you. You are going to go to hell. Now as we speak, Allah Prophet is cursing you, and if Allah Prophet he curses you, that's it, you are gone. I mean, this Prophet he cursed for a very serious reasons. What the crime of the women? She added hair to her hair. Oof. What a sin. Ta-da-da, ta-da-da, ta-da-da. Ta-da-da, ta-da-da, ta-da-da. You see all those hadith. Look, look, look. Oh. Let us see. What about a woman? She take hair from her face. The women, Allah he cursed the women who supplies fake hair. Any woman here, she work in a hair salon? If you know a friend, she work in a hair salon, tell her the bad news. Allah he curse her. The woman who supplies fake hair and the one who asks for it, both of them are cursed. Makes sense. And the women who pull out hair from other people. Ew. Guys, the list is getting crazy. All of those who change the look of Allah for, you know, or to justify their look are cursed. That's weird. So if you change the way Allah he created you, you are cursed. He Muslims, so how come you believe in circumcision? Huh? Aren't you born with it and this is the creation of Allah? Why you want to circumcise? If this is the point is a change in the way Allah he made you, why Allah don't cut your, you know, and that's it, because now you are changing the way Allah he made you look like. Do we have any Muslim here? And not only this, if a woman she take hair from her eyebrows, Allah he hate her too. Look at this, look, she is cursed. Namisa means a woman who pluck hair from the bra until she make it thin. Oof. This is a very serious crime in Islam. In order for Allah to be happy with the women, she have to look like a monkey. She have to have a beard and her eyebrows, they look like a mustache. That's amazing. That's so beautiful. And for sure, you know, there is a wisdom behind this. There is no way Allah will make such an order unless it is something good. The God the Almighty, the one who created the universe, is so angry because you have thin hair in the top of your eyes. And if you unblock hair from your face, he curse you. Now, do you see the reasons of cursing in Islam? It's left and right. I mean, people are cursed for any reasons. Actually, there's a hadith where Muhammad is said that when he cursed the Muslims, it's a blessing from Allah. Do you believe it? His curse is a blessing. Let me show you. Go to the hadith. Read with me. Two men, they came to Muhammad, and Muhammad, he started beating them and cursing them. And then he said, well, Aisha, she asked him, why you are doing that? What happened? He said, well, I am just a man like everybody. So if anyone, I curse him or I beat the hell of him, I made an agreement with my God that he will make it a blessing for him. Let me show you some reference. Actually, this one is fine, you know, but there's one more hadith which is more clear. So imagine Muhammad, he is cursing Muslims for no reason. Obviously, it's not justified. This is why he is saying, well, I am just a human, so anyone who I curse him for unjustified reasons, I made an agreement, a condition with my Lord, that anyone I do that to him, Allah will make it as a blessing, a source of a purity and reward. Have you ever heard of such a thing, that you get cursed by a prophet and then Allah reward you for the curse? Any Muslim have an answer? Why the Muslims, they say that if the prophet curse you, it's bad. As you see, the prophet, obviously he cursed people for no reason, and this is why Allah will reward you for his curse, because he's being stupid idiot. Is it allowed for me to curse someone if I'm a Muslim, God forbid? Am I allowed to curse a Muslim? The answer, no. Why Muhammad is allowed to curse the Muslims? And why, if he cursed Muslims, not only he is allowed, Allah will give it to you as a reward in the day of resurrection. So Muhammad, he cursed, and he not only he cursed you, by the way, he beat you. Do you see the hadith? Oh Allah, I am a human being, and for any person amongst Muslims upon whom I hurl, I invoke curse, or I give him whipping, make it a source of a purity and mercy. Why? Why Muhammad is beating people, Muslims, with no just reason? The reason he's saying that, because obviously he's being unjust. Otherwise, if he did beat a Muslim for he's doing wrong, this is the order of Allah. As an example, the Quran says if somebody commit adultery and he is supposedly single, according to interpretation, you give him 100 lashes. Some they practice 40, it depends. So obviously this is not a justified beating. So he cursed them, he beat the hell of them, and then he is claiming that his unjustified beating is a blessing. Okay, Muslims, tomorrow I'm going to open a blessing party. Who wanna get beaten by me? Do you see it? Why he is doing that? Muhammad even explained he is losing a temper. He is not being a good man. Oh Allah, Muhammad is a human being. I lose my temper just as a human being lose temper, and I have healed covenant with thee. So what Muhammad here admitting that he is being a person of being unjust, and he is beating Muslims for no reason really, and he is just losing temper, and because of that he is putting conditions. Have you ever heard of a prophet he is in control of God? What do you mean Allah he give them reward if he beat them? Why Allah don't punish you for beating them? Especially you just admitted that you are losing temper and you are beating them for no reasons. Okay, fine, they will get a reward. What is your punishment for beating someone you should not beat? Oh, I forgot. Muhammad he have an open license for beating. He can beat whoever he wish. He can kill whoever he wish. And the Muslim, yeah, the Muslim, they say to us that Muhammad is a perfect human being and he is the best of mankind, but yet he beat people for no reason. He cursed people for no reason. Not only he say he cursed, he says آذيته وسببته وجلدته. I hurt him. سببته, sub, for the notion who would not know what a sub mean. Sub, like you say you are the son of a whore. Your mom is beep. Your father is a pimp. What kind of a prophet he say that? So he beat people, he cursed people, he insult people, he used a dirty language, and all of this supposedly is lawful for him to do, and there's no punishment for him. But yet, don't worry, be happy. Allah will reward you for Muhammad beating the hell of you. You know, Jesus, when he was on the cross, people are shouting for his death. People saying kill him. People excited for his death. People, they are beating his skin. And yet he said, forgive them, Father, they do not know what they are doing. That is Jesus, and this is Muhammad. You know, I remember once in the Middle East, a Muslim, he asked me, don't you hate the Jews, right? I said, why? He said, what do you mean why? I said, why I hate the Jews? Why I will hate the Jews? He said, didn't they kill your God? I said, did they? He said, yeah. You should hate them. They killed Jesus. I said, as I remember, the Quran says they did not kill Jesus. He said, what? I said the Quran said they did not kill Jesus. He said, yeah, in the Quran, but in the Bible. I said, well, the Bible says Jesus, he forgive them. So either way, there's no reason to hate the Jews. He said, Jesus, he said, forgive them. He said, yeah. And he like was looking at me and he didn't know what to say. Imagine how filthy their mind is. Suddenly he want me to believe that we should hate the Jews and why they killed Jesus, but he is teaching me 24 hours 7 days a week, trying to convince me that Jesus did not die, you idiot, and the Jews did not kill him, you crazy. Allah saved him. But because they want us to hate the Jews, suddenly they want to say, yes, the Jews, they killed Jesus. That is Islam, my friend. A nation of hypocrisy who is following a crazy, mad monster beast. His name is Muhammad. Now, how many they are listening to us right now? They are first-time listeners to us. Give me one, please, if you are first time here. Which means first time you are listening to our broadcast. All right, all right. All of you are old customers? Where's the new ones? That's mean you guys are not doing a good job. Everyone who come here first time, I mean second, I mean he's here, he know what we do. You should not come alone. You should bring with you at least one friend. Can't you bring a friend from Facebook so they can listen and they can educate themselves and they can learn about the cult of Islam? Just one. My friends, ignorance is our problem. If we want to fight terrorism, the best way to fight terrorism is to show the Muslims how stupid Islam is. And trust me, our videos are very effective. The Muslims, they might get angry, they might be upset, but at the end of the day, they knew I am just reading in front of their eyes what is written there. And they cannot deny it. They will resist first time, second time, third time, and then they will give up Islam. This is the best way to fight terrorism. Those stupid Muslims, they are committing suicide because they think they will go to heaven to get the vagina. So if you show them that there's no vagina, all what they get is a piece of cotton in their anus, they will change their mind. By the way, do you know why Muslims, they put a big piece of cotton in their anus when they die? Anyone knows? What is the reason Muslim, they place a piece of cotton and they push it hard with a stick in the anus of a Muslim who is dead? Who knows that? Who knows the reason? What is the reason? If you are first time, don't forget to subscribe so you can receive always when we broadcast, you will receive invitation. Because Muhammad told them that when you die, there's, I don't know what to say, there's a big dragon will go inside the anus. Imagine, my friend, you are dead, and now there's a big, huge dragon, and this dragon have 7 heads, and every head have 9 heads. Some story says 7 heads, and he have every head have other 7 heads. Every dragon he have 7 heads. You know, some they say 7 dragons, every head have 9 heads. Now let us go with the 7. All right, if we have 7 dragons or 9 dragons, let us go with the 7 dragons. How many heads we will have? Every head, every dragon he have, let us say 7 dragons have 7, that's 49, right? Then x7, 343 heads of dragons. All of them, they will go in the anus of the Muslim. Yes, dragon, yeah. There's a video in YouTube. Actually, you know what? I will post it in minds.com. I advise you, all of you, by the way, to go and subscribe to my page in minds.com. If you don't have it, let me open it for you. Hold on. Minds.com. Because this is just a new account. I'm posting my new videos there. Those who they are not in YouTube. All right. subscribe there, and you will get always the new. I just uploaded the video, by the way. Like, we have a podcast 3 hours ago, right? And now this is the second one today, and I made a video. I just posted there. You can go and see it. It's called Nu'man Khan, Amazing Things You Need to Know About the Kaaba. All right. And if you want to download my videos, by the way, feel free. I have no problem for people downloading my videos and loading them wherever they want. I'm not a person who get upset because people, they have subscribers using my videos. You know, somebody says to me, a Muslim says to me, Christian Prince, how come you don't have a lot of subscribers? I have a lot of subscribers. What are you talking about? I have thousands. And if you count my videos online, which is in people accounts, you will find that I have millions of subscribers. There's people only have my videos in their account, and each one of them have 50, 60,000, 10,000, 5,000, 2,000, doesn't matter. All of them, they are subscribing to Christian Prince. If I'm a selfish person, I would say only my account will have videos of Christian Prince, for a very simple reason. It's my video. But because I don't care really about how many, you know, the subscription for me is about just to spread the truth. So when I say to you, download and post in your account and have as many subscribers you have, because this is the benefit for me, is to spread the truth. It's not about Christian Prince. I don't work for my glory. I work for the glory of my Lord. All right. So this is my account in minds.com. Please subscribe there. Especially you can get there the new videos, which is not going to be posted in YouTube. Now, how you can download the video there is very simple. You click at the video and you start playing the video. Remember, if you click at the video before you play it, you cannot download. So click at the video. The second the video starts playing, click with your right side of the mouse over the video, and you will see an option says save video as. All right. It's very simple. Now, do we have any Muslim here? Any Abdul? Who is a Muslim? He have a courage and the knowledge to call me live on air. By the way, Muslims, today I feel weak, so I think you have a good chance to beat me up. I'm advising you, you don't want to waste your chance. I did not sleep good. I have very little sleep since yesterday, and I think you can do it now. Any Muslim? No Muslim still. Okay. Now, by the way, my video is really today is long, but for those who they are doing the good work, you can download my video and you can simply cut it pieces. You can make a lot of videos from one video. You know what I mean? Abdul Luba, this Luba is a Luba. What I can say. Don't you see his name is a Luba? What Luba mean, Luba? Well, what does that mean? Does that mean you are a coward? Why you don't call me Luba, Mr. Luba? Why you don't call me? Seriously. Don't you want to teach the people about the true Islam? The amazing, beautiful prophet? Huh? He controlled the mic volume. He allowed to screen here, not fair. Come on, Abdul. What do you mean? Record it. Okay, record the conversation from your side, and you can post it in full in YouTube. You know, so people they can hear what you said. If you are saying I'm going not to allow your voice to come, that's not true. I I will do only that if you start screaming and we cannot talk in the same time. Call me, be a man or be a woman. Don't you want to receive extra vagina? My brothers will teach you a lesson. Where are they? I am spanking your prophet since how many hours now? And not even one of brothers of yours show up. How many years I'm spanking your prophet, and yet none of you Muslims dare to call me. And when you Muslims call, we get you busted. And this is the only reason for you not to call, because you know what will happen. You will call your brothers? Okay. Guys, this guy is going to call his brother. Please get your popcorn. You know what? I challenge you to make your brothers call me. I don't believe you. I don't believe there's a Muslim he will have the courage to call me. I don't believe it. It's hard to believe. It's like mission impossible. However, prove me wrong and give me a Muslim who will call. All right? Prove it. Let us give him time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Maybe he can find some Muslims who will call us. I jump from a topic to topic. No, the topic today is about cursing. However, any topic you want, my topic always is Islam. Let your brother call me and he choose a topic. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Is that fair? Bring me a Muslim, his specialty about a certain topic, he can really beat me with it. Like as an example, you Muslims claim there's a science in the Quran. We can talk about that. A prophet Muhammad, he's a prophet. Well, anything, it's up to you. You choose the topic, and you promise me you will not jump like a monkey, because Muslims is the one who changed topics. Anyway, I'm waiting for your brothers to call me. And by the way, let me grab the glue, because the Muslims always, when they debate me, they destroy me. You know, a Muslim, he leave like, guys, I was talking to Christian Prince and you should see what happened. What happened, brother? Allahu Akbar. I made him pieces. I made him pieces. And the second day, Christian Prince, he come back, he have like his nose is in his forehead, his ear is in his back, the same as the Quran says. You remember the Quran, Allah will change our faces. He will take off our nose and our eyes and our mouth. And this is why I bought a new product. Let me do promotion for it. It's called the Crazy Glue. But the Crazy Glue is not working too much lately because it's too much. I mean, the Muslims are getting me busted left and right. So I bought a new product. It's called Liquid Nail. Anyone try this product, by the way? Liquid Nail? Who of you have it? It's really good. I'm serious now. I really use it with a lot of things. I have the Quran in my garage hanged with the liquid nail, and I can't even take it up again. Take it out. The amazing liquid nail. Yeah, you can fix concrete with it. You can hang anything. It's very strong, really. Very good. Do we have any Abdul here? Who's Abdul when I call me? Who is Abdul? No, it's not tea time. I just turn on the light. No. You see, this is the benefit of you know, I was going to have a different title, as you know. Anyone remember what the title before we changed it to make it about the serious-minded? This is the name of the article the Muslims they make about David Wood. Anyone remember what was the title? No, Skype is not linked to YouTube. Just call my Skype. It's Debate TV there. Do you see it? The name of my Skype is there, up there. Just call my Skype as you see it in the top. The title before I started today, actually, it was different. It was about the light which came from the private part of Muhammad's mother. Muhammad claimed that his mother, when she gave birth to him, a light came out from her vagina. And this light reached all the way to the palaces of Syria. And to be honest with you, I have a friend who lives in Syria. He told me that 1400 years ago, they were sitting having some coffee at night, and then a huge light came all the way from Saudi Arabia. And many of the Syrians at that time, they became blind. And I told him, how you know that this is a light coming from the vagina of the Prophet mother? It might be nuclear explosion. He said no. I said, how you know? He said, we are sure. I said, how you are sure, man? It's just a light. He said, because it smells so bad. And that is the only proof which nobody can doubt about. It's coming from the vagina of the Prophet mother. And then I have to go silence. I mean, obviously it's true. Muslims, what is the explanation that the light came from the private part of the mother of the Prophet when she gave birth to him? It is any something special? I mean, why? Any Muslim? Any Muslim want to tell us why, really? Why? I'm trying to understand why this light came from her. Abdul, is that really a true story? Anyone? Anyway, if there is any Muslim, he can tell us how this happened. I would really be happy to see it. Now let me show you the reference. This is the Muslim translation, which is trying to make the story look nicer, but the fact it's not nice at all. It's very stupid. Al-Tabarani narrated that the Prophet, Allah pray on him and salute him, said, my mother, look, now it became a dream. It's a dream, but this is a story. It says in different hadith, it's a different story. It's not a dream. Now it became a dream. Okay. My mother saw in a dream that comes from between her legs a lamp which shine the palaces of Syria. You see the polite Muslims? They don't want to say she saw a light coming from her vagina. They say from between her legs. Muslims, what is between the legs of your Prophet mother? Exactly. Any Muslim knows? Different hadith. Read with me. Narrated from etc. Okay, said, and he mentioned the hadith according to which the mother of the messenger of Allah saw when she gave birth to him a light which shine the palaces of Syria. See, now it's not a dream no more. Now it is something happening for real. See how the story changed so fast. In the hadith before it was a dream. Now no, it's happened when she was giving birth to the Prophet. By the way, Middle Eastern women, when they give birth, always those things happen. Yeah, this is why if you live in my street in the Middle East, we don't need electricity really, because women, they are giving birth every 5 minutes, and we have always a brilliant stars coming from the vaginas of the women there. Muslims, if there is any witnesses for this, if there is any, listen carefully, if there is any witnesses for those stories which you Muslims copy paste to us, too sad. Muhammad now is dead, and there's no light except electricity in his mosque, and there's no light is shining from there. I mean, isn't it weird that the light was shining from the vagina, but the light never shined from Muhammad? Any Muslim have an explanation? You Muslims, you cover the grave of Muhammad by gold, and you kiss the walls, and you go around it, but there's no light is coming. You see the room inside is dark. You see this gold? All of this is gold, 24 karat gold. But there's no light. What do you think? Is the reason there's no light is coming from the grave because his what they call it, the material for nuclear? Man, I forgot it. I did not use this word for long. Titanium, plutonium, what they call it? The material they use for nuclear bomb. This material supposedly, when it's expired, it became lead. No, not hydrogen. No, not hydrogen. Plutonium. Yeah, thank you. Plutonium and uranium. I think it's uranium. Yeah, uranium. Uranium, when it's expired, it's not effective no more. It transforms into lead, I think, right? So what is the light? The light is coming from Muhammad mother vagina. How come nobody saw such an amazing miracle? I mean, isn't it really weird and crazy that the light reached all the way to Syria, but yet those who live next door to Muhammad did not see it? Any Muslim can tell me what's happening? People of Quraysh, none of them notice any light is coming from the house of Muhammad, which is coming from the vagina of the Prophet. Now, just to remind Muslims of something, hold on. I will open Google Earth because I want to show you something. I want to examine this story that light came out from the vagina of the Prophet mother. Obviously, it's a holy vagina. May Allah bless her vagina. So what I will do, the hadiths mention Damascus. All right. I'm going to go to Damascus. Guys, this is Damascus. This is Damascus. Do you see it? All right. According to the story, the light arrived all the way here. Now, how far the distance is between Damascus and Mecca? I'm going to take a direction. Get direction. All right. So I will say Damascus, Mecca, Saudi Arabia. All the way to Damascus. Oh, buddy. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look, 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 look. Do you know what is the total distance, Muslims? Read with me. 1,665 kilometers. What? 1,665 kilometers. It takes 17 hours of driving, at least, if there's no traffic. Yet the light of Muhammad vagina, mother vagina, reach all the way to Damascus. I cannot resist to say the Shahada. This must be a true story. You like it, you hate it, it doesn't matter. Obviously, it's true, and you cannot deny it. Actually, I'm afraid that many of the Christians, they are going now to convert to Islam after they saw such an amazing miracle. The light traveled all the way from Mecca, 1,665 kilometers. Imagine 1400 years ago, you are a Syrian guy sitting in your yard, in your house, and you are enjoying your time with your family, looking at the stars. It's dark, and then suddenly a light comes from far away. A question, Muslims. I have a question. Sorry. Excuse my ignorance. You know, light don't travel in one direction. Is that true, guys? Light does not travel in one direction, unless it's like a flashlight. It's facing in such a direction, right? So I am assuming that Muhammad's mother, when she was giving birth, she was laying down in the floor here, and her legs was open in the direction of Syria. That's amazing. Now I know why the light did not go to Yemen. It went only in the direction of Damascus. But hold on. Because the distance is so far, the light should be spread. You cannot concentrate the light only in Syria. It should go here. It should go here. You know what I mean? Why only in Syria? And you must have an explanation. If I get married, I promise you, I will never let my wife give birth to my son facing Syria, because I don't want that to happen again. No wonder they have a war right now, because they got a lot of blessing. And the light should continue. I mean, this is obviously a very strong light. Why? Like, are you saying the light stopped in Syria here? Why the light did not continue to go to Europe? At that time, Turkey was part of Europe. Huh? And if we continue, we will arrive to Norway, and we will arrive to Romania, and we will arrive to Sweden, and we will arrive to Finland. I mean, why the light stop here? What happened? The light can bend. Yeah, the light can bend if it's going through the water, right? Or maybe there's a mirror. What bend? We are talking about the air. We are in the air. We are not in the water. No, no, no. The earth is a flat, my friend. The earth is a flat. Anyone says to you the earth is a flat, he's lying to you. Because the Quran says so, we have to believe in that. So, yeah, you know what? You got me busted now. In Muslims, as long the earth is not a flat, how the light of the mother of Muhammad coming from her vagina reached to Syria? The only way for the light to do that is the light is making a curve, like a missile. Like she shoot light here, and the light. Like, let me use the different pen. Hold on. I bought this program just for my, for the study we do here. Let us use the blue color. So this is the mother of Muhammad. Her legs is open, and now she is shooting light. The light go in a curve and land here. Bingo, goal. That's, you know what, guys? Women are scary. Look what their vagina can do. I mean, I don't know if you are married or not. If you are not married, I advise you not to get married. Look at this woman, what they can do. A woman, she can shoot light from her vagina and reach all the way to Syria. So what will happen to you if you are close to her? By the way, Muslims, what happened to Muhammad's father when the wife, his wife, the mother of Muhammad, she opened her legs? Do you think he used to wear welding glasses? Because obviously there's a lot of light there. How Muhammad's father used to have sex with the mother of Muhammad? That's so strong. I am a creative person. I'm not the one who's a creative person. This is Muhammad. It is Muhammad who said that his mother, when she gave birth to him, there's a light came from her vagina. Why do you want to blame me now? It's not my fault. I'm just a thinker. Now, where is the Abdul? He said he want to call the brothers to call me. Maybe they are calling the wrong vagina. I mean the wrong Skype. This is Islam. By the way, just for the record, we don't use those words because we speak filthy. I'm just using it as it is to show you how stupid, how silly it is. I know, like some people, they might say we should use a private part. I don't like to be politically correct. This is what the story is saying. I use it as it is. And this is the best way to show Muslims how stupid their books is. Do we have any Abdul? I'm sure if you are a Muslim, you are convinced now that must be true. And the mother of Muhammad, she is going to hellfire, and the father of Muhammad is going to hellfire, but yet the vagina of Muhammad, mother, can produce light. But you don't understand. The reason the vagina of Muhammad, mother, gave light because Muhammad is inside. Okay, hold on. When she was giving birth, the light came out of her vagina. And what happened after that? How come Muhammad light is not there no more? Focus with me, Abdul. Let us go back to zero. Let us go back to zero. Okay. Let me open this link here. Hold on. Is about the light coming from the beautiful, pure body of the mother of the Prophet. All right. narrated from okay, say it. He mentioned the hadith according to which the mother of the messenger of Allah saw when she gave birth to him a light which shine the palaces of Syria. This has happened during the birth. She is giving birth. She's just like, there's a the vagina of Muhammad mother, may Allah bless her vagina, is open now, and now little by little, and Muhammad now is coming out, and like boom, light come out. Question: the light which came out, which reached all the way to the palaces of Syria, did it make Muhammad mother blind? I mean, you can imagine how powerful it is, because I am assuming that Muhammad mother, she was inside the private room. She is not opening her legs in the street. You know what I mean, guys? So if the light went all the way 16,000 kilometers away, sorry, not 16, 1,665,000 kilometer, 1,665 kilometer, yeah. If the light reached all the way there, can you imagine how much light inside the private room, the closed door, behind the door where Muhammad mother is giving birth? And I have another question, which many of you never thought about it. How Muhammad mother, she was able to see where the light went to? Guys, you understand what I'm saying? Like, okay, she saw a light, but how she knew that the light went all the way to Damascus? Are we getting my point? Do you Muslims have a brain? Let's say, for the sake of argument, okay, Muhammad mother, she saw a light coming from her vagina. Now, how she was able to figure out where the light went to? I have a solution for this answer, just to help the Muslim, to give them a hint. I believe at that time, the light, when it came from Muhammad mother vagina, before the light came out, Allah subscribed her vagina to GPS system. So when she shot the light coming out of her vagina from Mecca here, the light with the GPS went together and stopped here in Damascus. And the mother of Muhammad was able to know where the light stopped and the location exactly by meter, like the altitude, latitude, you know. This is the only way for the mother of Muhammad to find out where the light stopped, and that's very logical and scientific too. And I think the Christians, they cannot really have an argument about that. Yeah, GPS. You never heard of a GPS? Oh, I forgot. You are a Jew. You Jewish are not educated. Do you know, guys, that all the scientists who they are Jews, they are not Jews? Those are Jews. They are Jews. They stole the science from Gaza. I'm serious. As an example, the first person who made a car, they say to you that he was a European. The fact he's not. His name is Abdul. The European, they used to go to the Middle East and they walk between the houses, and the guy who was thinking about making the car, he left his book and his drawing in the window of his kitchen, because this is what the Muslims do. They cook and they think. And this guy, he stole the book, he went to Europe, and he claimed it is his own. And this is why you see someone he is from Israel, he have no idea what GBS says. I don't blame you, you are a Jew. And by the way, you are cursed. Okay? Allah, he said the Jews are cursed. He questions Muslims. If the Jews are cursed, how you can explain to me that there's a huge number of scientists in the world that are Jews? How you explain to me that the most rich people in the world, they are Jews? I mean, they are cursed and they are the most rich. I like to be cursed, man. I mean, I feel jealous. Can you please call Allah and ask him to curse me at least once? Are you sure that they are the one is cursed? It's hard to believe, man. It's too much. Where's this guy, Abdul? He left. He said he want to call his brothers to call me. Until now, I got no adding, no call, nothing. Anyone? I was watching Netanyahu, watching Trump speaking about Hamas, and Netanyahu is shaking his head like, you can imagine how the Muslim they feel about him. Netanyahu is shaking his head, and every Abdul is saying, Netanyahu, we wish we can eat you alive. You are cursed, man. All right. You need the money. What you need the money for? All what you need is the curse of the prophet, because the prophet, he cursed you. The prophet, he said, whoever I curse him or I beat the hell of him, Allah will give it a blessing for him. What do you want more? Yeah, the Muslim, he will never come back. You know, there was a Muslim, he was debating me, and then he said he need to go to the bathroom. This was like 7-8 years ago. Until now, he never come back. But we are waiting. You know, once I went to a chat room, have a guy, his name is Dr. Taharuni. I remember his name very well because it was funny event. So we went to the chat room, and I said, I put my hand and I said, I would like to debate with you. So he said, okay, sure. Hey, brothers, sisters, invite your friends, invite everybody. We will have a debate with the Mr. Christian Prince. He's being polite, you know. So he want to have a debate and invite your friends. So I invited like 200 people from my chat room and YouTube. They follow from Paltalk. They follow me, and the room became so big. And then this guy, he start. We can hear him. He's typing in the keyboard, you know, like going crazy. And then he said to me, "Well, I think it's better if you send me your questions. I've been informed by the brothers that it's better if you can send me your questions by email, and I will answer you." The brothers, they told him, they were saying in the text to him, brother, this is a Christian Prince. This guy looked like he do not know who I am. Brother, this is a Christian Prince. And like, what? Who is Christian Prince? So what? Huh? So they start texting in private, and they told him, this is a Christian Prince. Hello? Don't do it. So suddenly he said to me, I am willing to give you my email, and I'm willing to answer you by email. Have you ever heard of such a debate? The same as the one we are speaking about actually today. His name is Yahya Snow. He said he want to debate me by email. Do we have any Muslim here? You know, I was wondering, I mean, we are really unlucky. I live right now in America, you know, it's my country. I love America. Now, if we are really lucky in America, Muhammad should be born here. Let me show you where. Where? No, I don't want to put him in Mexico. You know, they have enough problems there. I mean, come on. Uh, but just think about this. If Muhammad was born in Alaska, do you know how much hazard that can do to the global warming? Because you can imagine the light coming out from the vagina of Muhammad mother and melting all the ice in the pole and all the ice in Alaska. I mean, that was going to cause a big disaster for mankind. But thanks to Allah, He chose the right place, the right location. It was a desert and there's no ice to melt. And this is again a proof the wisdom of the prophet God, Allah. Yeah, but you know what? I'm glad that they did not do that, because then they will say the light which we see in Norway is coming from Muhammad mother vagina until now. You know what I'm talking about? What they call the light? You know what they call it? The light you see it close to the North Pole. Oh, we have a call. But sadly, he's not a Muslim. He's a Christian. How are you, my brother?
Hello.
How are you, my friend?
I'm fine, CP. I'm fine, CP.
Good to hear.
Tired.
Good to hear from you.
But fine.
Why you are tired?
Well, my dad got a few rent houses that he rents out, and I guess he's getting older, so he needs my help to keep them up.
Okay, so, I see.
In addition to my normal job, I've been helping him work on houses in the morning.
I understand. I thought maybe you have difficulty because you have many wives or something like that. You know, I was worried.
No.
Okay.
No, not that. Not that.
That's good.
Although if I get up too early in the morning, I get blinded by this light.
Be careful. But the good news, you don't live in Syria, do you? You don't live in Syria. I mean, you are lucky. If you live in Syria, that's possible going to happen for you. But you know, you are lucky. It's not happening. You don't live there.
You sure the light doesn't shine all the way over this way?
Well, this is what the hadith says. You know, the hadith says the light reach all the way to the palaces of Syria and light them up. Not only reach. It's not like, you see, it didn't say that a light reached there. It says like it was a very strong light to the point the palaces of Syria went so crazy with light, which means the light is not even weak. So I'm not sure why the light stopped there. Do you see it says what it says here? So the light, when it arrived to Syria, it was not a weak light. It was a very strong light. So I really wonder what happened to those who live in Mecca. You know? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Hold on a second. Let me mute this browser because it keeps jumping. Give me a second.
My friend, if you want to stop a browser from jumping, read Quran. Read the chapter of the chair upside down, and that will stop any genie in your screen.
There it is.
There's a solution for every problem in life we have in the Quran. And the Prophet, he always taught us the best to fight genie, anything of like crazy stuff.
Well, you know, I haven't cleaned my computer with camel urine in a bit, so
well,
maybe getting dirty.
You know, actually about the cleaning, I think you have a better solution for cleaning. What about do what the Prophet does? The Prophet, he used to go to a water have dead dogs in it and women blood from period, and look like it work. You know, it might be it might look crazy, but obviously it's very effective. and the Prophet was living very healthy. And the funny, they ask an actor, his name is Jean-Claude Van Damme, how you can maintain your health in this age. He said, look at the Prophet as an example, health, and how, and his hygiene. What Jean-Claude Van Damme is telling us how he maintained his health. The Prophet hygienes. What does that mean exactly? And he is saying he is the best example. Now we know that this guy is doing a business, and he was shooting a movie in Arabia, so he know what those Muslims are crazy about. But if we go and see the hadith, if we go and see the hadith, you will see the hadith is so clear. As you see in front of you, it says, I passed by the Prophet of Allah, P-B-U-H. I don't know, I think Muhammad, he have too much P-H. When he was performing wudu, which means ablution. All right. So Muhammad was performing ablution from the well of Bida'ah. Now, what is the well of Bida'ah? I said, are you performing wudu from it when garbage is thrown into it? He said, water is not made impure by anything. So you can even piss there, still is going to be pure. Now the hadith continue actually in different story. It says not only garbage there. Look what it says. Here it says the following, and remember, this is the Muslim reporting, not me. The people asked the Messenger of Allah, can we perform ablution out of the well of Bida'ah, which Muhammad he do always there, ablution, which is well into which menstrual clothes, dead dogs, and stinking things were thrown in? He replied, water is pure, is not isn't it amazing? I mean, there's no health hazard from, and you know, like water have dead dogs in it, or women menstruation, blood of women, and there is stinking garbage in it. And Muhammad, oh sorry, did I say Muhammad? I should say here in this case Dr. Muhammad, because these days everybody have PhD except me. I don't know what to do. So Dr. Muhammad, you know, he is advising us and telling us the facts of science, that if there is water has garbage, stinking things, dead dogs, and women menstruation, women blood, that is not a problem at all. You can wash your, by the way, do you know Muslims what they do when they do ablution? They put this water in their mouth, in their nose.
Yeah, because I know they wash it, but I never really, you know, I never really thought about how they washed it, you know, exactly.
Oh no, we can show you. We can show you how they do ablution. Hold on. Let me show you. I will go right now to Google. Piece of
Okay.
like we have a return ablution steps Islam. Oh. I mean Arabic. All right. This is the steps of doing ablution from a wiki, how.com. All right. The first thing, you take the water. All right. Now, where is the water? Is tell me. Do you see it, Cole?
Let's see. I don't see any water. I just see the guy with the funny hat.
Do you see him now?
He has to make me. He's running the water in his hand.
Yeah. Now, okay.
He put the water in his mouth.
Do you see it, guys? Do you see it? The Muslims, when they do ablution, obviously they are putting this water in their mouth. A water.
Now, do they drink it or do they just?
No. They like they and then they spit the water. But doesn't matter. It's going to be some water. You will drink. As long as there's something stuck with your tongue and in your mouth, you can spit everything, right? So a water which have dead dogs, women blood from period, and garbage is going to enter the mouth of the Abdul. And supposedly this is the advice of the healthy doctor prophet. I challenge any Muslim to do that. I want to see any of those who claim to be Muslim believers to take water from water have dead dogs, women blood from period, and shove the water in their mouth. Don't swallow it, just spit it after that. I want to see you doing that.
Yeah, that's bad enough.
Yeah, actually,
Put it in your mouth.
and the hadith says clearly how big this well is. It is about 6 foot wide, and the height is the same as the private part of the human being. Let us see.
Okay.
Yeah, here we go. You see here it says, Abu Dawood, he said, I measured the breadth of the well of Bida'ah with my sheet, which I stretched over it. Sheet simply his sheet is his abaya, like a, I don't know if you know how the Arab people they dress. So they have like a sheet in the top of their shoulder. So he's saying I did measure it with my sheet, all right, and he said I stretched it over it. I then he measure it with the hand. It measured 6 cubits in a breadth, and I then asked the man who opened the door of the garden, etc., etc. Okay, and then where it says the height, I want to see where the height. Here we go. And if you go on the top, in the top it says where. He says Abu Dawood said, I heard, etc. I asked the person in charge of the well of Bida'ah about the depth of the well. The depth of the well, how deep is it is? He said it is reach the level, like what level it reach? He said it is below the private part of the body. So this is a very small body of water, small water, have dead dogs, women blood, and it's not like a lake or a river, it's just a little, it's not even deep. It's not, we can't even call it a well of water because simply it is a down hole in the ground, and obviously it used to be before maybe for water, but now nobody uses it no more, and the dirty water, the sewage of the town is coming to it because it's down in the ground. And this is why, remember, Mecca is a city, exists in the desert, and there's no Arab there to make the water bad. For this is a priceless thing for the Arab who live there. Water is the most important thing for them to live. And water there is not everywhere where you can, like if you live in the state, many places, like if you live in the, especially in the East Coast, you can dig like 1 meter down, not even 1 meter, you can find water right away, anywhere. In Arabia, water is priceless. It's a desert. So to throw garbage in it, that means this is not really water of the well, it was a water of the sewage. It's a down ground where all the water from the houses run in the street and go out to that well, and then people they dump their garbage, their dogs. It's a dumpster.
Right.
So
dumpster, right.
Yeah. So how Muhammad, if he have a little brain, to maintain, he do such a behavior to the point he jump in the middle of this, and he shuffle water, have dead dogs women blood from period, stinky garbage in his mouth and in his nose. If there's any Muslim have a comment.
No.
And not, by the way, and not only this, you have to put it in your nose. Do you see the picture here? Look at this picture. You have to put the water in your nose. I mean, it's not even like, how you can put water in your nose? Muslims, how you can put water in your nose? What does that mean? Water in your nose? So now we have water, have dead dogs, women blood from period, and a stinky garbage, and the purpose to be clean in the front of Allah.
That's the purpose, to be clean. That's the idea.
Yes, this is the idea, absolutely. And now how you get idea by water have dead dogs and women blood from period and garbage. I was debating the guy, his name, you know, the gay guy with his name, Osama Abdullah. He said to me, Christian Prince, do you know why they were angry from him? Were they asking him why you are doing that? I said, why? Suppose he's being smart. He said, because the water stink.
Okay.
So he supposedly is teaching me something. Why they are asking the question? Why they were like, it was strange to see him doing that? He said, because the water stink. I have no comment.
What's the comment? He just missed the point entirely, but
yeah,
you know, he leaves a bit to be desired as far as the debater.
And now imagine you put the water who have dead dogs and women blood from period in your ears. Do you see him putting it in the ears? Do you know how sensitive? Do you know how, guys, how sensitive the ears is? Do you know how bad it is to have an infection in your ears? You see, the mouth have a better defense system from the ears.
Yeah.
Actually, even if you leave clean water in your ears, you can get badly sick, even though it's a clean water. So how this guy is teaching them to use such a impure water full of crazy stuff and putting it in their ears?
Yeah, I do wonder what was the point of that, though.
Cole, I noticed that you are speechless. Is that the case? Are you?
Well, yeah.
Are you astonished?
I'm dumbfounded.
Are you astonished by the wisdom of the Prophet?
It really, I mean, you know, I understand hadith are crazy and all over the place. And you can never get a Muslim to, you know, to talk about these, much less defend them. You know, if he doesn't say, I never heard this before, he'll just say he doesn't believe in it or what have you. But it's there in their tradition. So even if it's a lie to serve some purpose. And I just cannot for the life of me imagine what it is. You know, like when I look at the Quran and the verses on adoption, I can see at least, you know, I believe personally, you know, I believe Muhammad made it up, but I can at least see what he got out of it. I can see why he made it up. This, I can't see why he would have made it up or why whoever narrated it would have made it up, you know. And frankly, I can't see, is this Abu Dawood we're looking at?
Well, no, there's many. There's Abu Dawood, there's a Sunan al-Nisa'i, there's a Tirmidhi, but
it's all over the place.
Yeah, but those are Sahih anyway. I mean, it's not really, it's not a question if it is approved or not. You see?
Well, it's Sahih now, but no, I'm trying to go like all the way back to the beginning when Imam Bukhari or Muslim or Abu Dawood, whoever, whenever they put the Hadith collection together, you know, and they threw out the stuff that makes Muhammad look bad.
Yeah, supposedly now, you see here.
But this is not it. This made the cut.
You see?
I mean,
Sahih.
yeah.
No.
Yeah, so it has to be. Yeah, I mean, he had to look at it. It had to be widely reported enough to be beyond dispute, you know, or at least what they believe.
Imagine what we have right now is after filtration. So what was there?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, what was there before filtration? Like now we found that after filtration, they did not filter the women blood from period and the rags of the women and the dead dogs and the maybe piss and stinky water and garbage. So what happened? What was there before filtration?
That's exactly what I mean. You know, you did not filter this out. I mean, what did you filter out? You know, because I mean, no doubt, when you try to pick up tradition like that and record it, you know, 200 years, 300 years after the fact, yeah, it's going to be some fake stuff mixed in with it, but it's going to be some true stuff that he throws out too, that got thrown out, you know.
Crazy.
But for this, the stuff that he keep, he will have gotten it from so many different sources that he feels comfortable making it sacred.
But
Yeah, I mean, that's
Cole, don't you notice that's you as a Christian person, that you wish that we have such a thing in Christianity? Be honest with me. Okay, I can't tell you are not being honest. Come on, we miss it. We like it. I mean, don't you like to get dirty sometime? Be honest, come on. I saw American with my own eyes. They have a dirty game, like where you drive in the mud. What's wrong with you? I saw American who jump in the mud, get dirty. Here we go. The Prophet is the first American who get dirty, and now he is going in extreme sport. This is extreme sport. This is not just a sport. Extreme.
Yeah, but I don't mean any harm. But jumping in the mud is 100 times more clean than this.
Okay, hold on. You see,
just dirt.
always it take one person to do it in the first, and then people they follow. Now we have Muhammad, who is the first person who did this, because look, it's very clear that the Arab are not people who do that. Why? Because this is what they are asking him. How you do that?
Yeah.
And this is a very clear proof that Muhammad have a mental issue. You see, if the Arab they are doing that, we will say, okay, well, all the Arab maybe are savage and they are dirty, but the Arab didn't do that. They knew that this is stupid. They knew it's dirty, and they knew it's not logical.
Yeah, and they definitely are not going to waste water anyway.
Yeah, and they will not waste water.
It had to be really bad.
They will not waste water, and they are not questioning him about wasting the water anyway, because it is wasted already. They are questioning him about his behavior. How you do that? And Muhammad, he gave them the answer that this is a water, nothing make it impure.
Right. Well, that's my point. See, the point of the story cannot be to not waste water. That cannot be the moral of the story, because that's a lesson that they would not need.
No, yeah, for sure.
They're not going to waste water. They don't have to be taught that.
You see, in the hadith, Muhammad did not say, don't throw dogs there. The dogs are already there. And he did not wait until the water became clear. And this is not a spring of water anyway. So it's going to be wasted. That's it. There's dead dogs there. There's nothing will make it clear again, unless the water go dry and you clean it and take a long time, the sun will clean it, etc. But all what's happening is, there is at the moment Muhammad jumping in the water, there's dead dogs and women blood and garbage, and yet Muhammad in that moment saying that the water is pure, which means Muhammad is saying Like if the Muslim, they want to say this is about not to waste water, this is actually we do the opposite, because Muhammad now is teaching you that you can throw dogs in water, dead dogs, and women blood from period and garbage, still make you believe that the water is still pure.
Well, yeah, you can do anything to it.
Yeah,
You know.
you can throw whatever you want, garbage, dead dogs, dead bodies, blood. It doesn't matter, because water is all. So Muslims, why do you have a station for water in the Middle East and Islamic countries to clear the water you drink? Look, the Prophet, he said water is always pure. Why? Why you Muslims buy? I saw Muslims once from the store, they are buying water in the bottle. Why you are buying this water? Drink from the sewage, because obviously this is a sewage.
Yeah, because they know better.
Yeah. What we can say, amazing religion. Anyway, my friend Cole, thank you for calling. It's already 8 o'clock here. It's time to go. We are already for 3 hours and a half here, and before we are for 2 hours before. So today we have 5 hours and a half broadcast. I want to remind people, by the way, don't forget to go and get my new channel, which I am loading videos, which is not in YouTube. Okay, let me post the link for you, everybody. I just loaded some videos there which you don't have in YouTube yet. I made a video and I loaded there just a few before I start podcast, actually, 3 hours, 4 hours ago. It's called Amazing Thing You Need to Know About Kaaba Nu'man Ali Khan. So go there and you can download the video and you can load it again in YouTube. How you can download the video? Click at the video, let it start to play, and then you click again with the right side of your mouse, and then you will be able to download the video. You will see an option says save video as, and you can leave comments. You see, this is the good thing about this this program. Actually, I like it. It is it's better than Twitter and better than Facebook. And some they are saying this program is going to beat Twitter and Facebook. We don't know, but here you can make a comment, you can share in any form you want in Facebook or in Twitter, and you can log in without making an account. Simply you can use your Facebook, or you can use Google, or you can make an account if you wish. And they allow you to load a video up to 30-minute length. And actually their system is very fast. Like loading video is so fast, same as downloading videos from there. So I encourage you really to go there and to join this program. As you see, there's a lot of people, they are joining. You can make your own page, etc., and have fun. So I want to say thank you, Cole, for calling. And I hope today we did answer the Abduls and we get them busted. And those Muslims who are attacking David Wood for getting Muhammad busted, I say to you, thank you for helping us, because with your comment you got your prophet busted twice, and I think mine is the heavy one. David Wood, he just made a video of 5 minutes for you, and he said a few things. Can you imagine how many crazy things I just got today exposing your prophet? How you can fix that? Thank you everyone for being here. May the Lord bless you all. Christ is Lord, Islam is false, and we see you soon again. Don't forget to subscribe so you can join us when we have a live streaming. We have a 3 fixed dates of live streaming, which is a Friday, Wednesday, and Sunday, 4:30 p.m. every one of those days, p.m. New York time. However, during the week I am doing live streaming, as you see, in different timing. So in order to be alarmed or invited, subscribe and be with us. Christ is Lord, Islam is false, and see you soon again. God bless.